Well, David, how have you not won that today?
Because we weren't clinical enough. That's what we can control, and then obviously we're on the end of a horrific decision. But the main thing is we should have killed the game long before the officials got involved in the game.
We'll start with Justin's goal. He had a great chance just before that, and actually that chance was harder, I thought, but that's his first Football League goal.
Yeah, it's terrific. Really delighted for him. He had he fashioned an unbelievable chance for himself just after half time as well, where he's wriggled past two, and he a good shot and a good save. But we see that in training. He's took his chance really well. The goal that he scored, and I'm delighted for him. It was no more than his play deserved. He's got a whack and he's had to come off. But yeah, his overall performance was exactly what we put him in the team for.
And it was a similar situation to last Saturday, where you just feel if you get that second goal or maybe a third goal, which I think anyone watching the game would have been thoroughly deserved.
Yeah, look, if we score a second goal, it knocks the stuffing out of them. I think we all thought that, and we probably warranted that and probably deserved that. And then said afterwards you deserve to win, and we all felt like that. So yeah, on one hand it's a bit pill to swallow, but on the other hand at least we didn't lose because of the decision.
And we'll go on to that decision. What did you think of the officiating today in general?
I've got to be very careful what I say. What I would say is it's never a penalty. We see a West Ham penalty get referred to VAR in week when it hits somebody and hits his arm way above his head. It hits Rosie and hits his arm here, literally where in his lap. He's not meant to do it. It's not a penalty. It's not outside the silhouette of his body. It's never a penalty. But the linesman thinks from 55 yards he can give a penalty. But as I've just said in there, I said, look, one, we shouldn't have even allowed a horrific decision such as that to affect the outcome of the game. And secondly, I'm not surprised, because he'll go back to being a school teacher or plumber or something on Monday morning, and he'll rock up next Saturday and pretend to be a linesman again. And it's not their fault. They do it once a week. We're in a professional game where there's huge amounts of money for personal players, for clubs at stake, and we're allowing a plumber and a milkman to take charge. It's a scandalous thing. It's a scandalous way, and so don't be surprised when they give horrific decisions. I'm not. I'm just not, and it is a horrific decision.
And I guess the question is as well, what's Danny Rose doing on the floor in the first place? Because did he get a shove?
Listen, we can debate it as much as you want. The thing is, not one person in the ground saw a penalty. Not one. There was not one appeal from a player, from their bench, from a supporter. No one. The referee didn't see it. Nobody saw a penalty, apart from one guy. And listen, when you get milkmen in charge, or whatever his profession is, and, I'm not being derogatory towards milkmen, I'm just choosing milkmen.
Yeah.
You expect horrific decisions, and that's what we get. It's as simple as that.
Let's look at the positives though, David. It's another unbeaten game away from home.
Yeah. It feels like 2 points lost right now, but the good thing is, if there's a good thing when you're on the end of a decision like that, is at least it didn't cost us the game. What I would say is my first point, it shouldn't have even got to that. The game should have been done and dusted a long time before that. We had enough chances to win 2 or 3 games, and unfortunately on this afternoon we didn't take our chances.